Welcome back, eh? This is the Canadian Silver Seeker, and I hope you guys are having another great day like I am. So, in front of us, what do I have but my small herd of unique buffaloes? Each one of them is from a different mint or a different version from that mint. There's a couple from the same mints, like Monarch Precious Metals, I believe I got a couple, but one is high relief and one is not. But they're all unique in their own fashion and form, or have a different year on them. I actually haven't collected a lot with different years, but there has been one that I have been looking for that I was able to pick up recently for a decent price. So I got the United States of America 1 troy ounce 3/9 fine silver buffalo from 2013. As you can see, it has a unique Indian on there for Liberty. Looks different than the normal one. And yeah, I love having that unique one. This one is one of my other favorite ones here, just due to the greeniness of it. Really like that one too. But yeah, I've been watching this one for a while. There was a super expensive one on eBay. There was no way I was gonna spend like double the amount of the price of silver on a silver buffalo. So I was just waiting and then watching, and yeah, eventually one popped up here and I picked it up right away. So yeah, now I've got 13 unique buffaloes here, almost 13 ounces. It'd be 12.6 because of this guy isn't a full ounce, but this is also one of my very cool silver buffaloes that I really like from my collection. This one is gaming token, and only the inner portion is made out of silver. The outer portion is made out of brass, I believe. Despite the fact that they got the 3/9 fine on there, they should put it maybe in the middle, but whatever. Still really like that one due to the uniqueness of it. And yeah, so just a little other extra information on this round. I looked it up on Numista. It looks like this particular guy from 2013 is the 100th anniversary of the introduction of the American Buffalo Nickel. And this was made by NTR, the North Texas Refinery. So, very cool. Very unique. Very happy to add it to my stack. Just wanted to share my new buffalo with you guys, make another video. Been really busy. I got out into the garden, I got everything planted. I still got plants inside just because of the coolness around here. It sometimes freezes during the night. You gotta wait pretty much until May long weekend, and sometimes after you still gotta watch for frost and whatnot. So got a bunch of indoor plants yet that's taking up way too much space in my grow rooms, but they will get out within the next couple weeks. And that's always one of my favorite things to do, is to plant a garden every year and be a little bit self-sufficient. Certain things I love growing all year round, like just onions. Like, so easy to grow just onion chives in your house all the time under a very small LED light, like no wattage basically at all. Yeah, love growing things like that all year round in my house. Yeah, what else can I say? Well, I'm gonna mention Alpha Metals Exchange again, because they are awesome. And you should definitely consider getting yourself some channel rounds made from Alpha Metals Exchange before you waste that money on stickers or poker chips. These are gonna last for probably hundreds of years in someone's stack. No one will know who this guy was, and no one will know that he was super corny and not worth the time watching, but they'll be like, hey, that's a unique piece of silver. I've never seen that before. And it might just catch someone's eye and go from person's stack to person's stack. So, whereas those poker chips and those stickers, much less likely to be saved in the future as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know, you probably agree with me too. I don't know, there probably be a few get saved. I have seen people have like poker chip collections and whatnot, but I think most of those poker chip collections would be from actual like casinos and whatnot. They wouldn't care too much about, you know, personal poker chips. Just like no one's gonna care about these rounds in the future and who the Canadian Silver Seeker is, but at least my legacy is going to be out there. And like I say, they weren't that expensive, the premium on these. I've spent a lot bigger premiums and higher premiums on just Royal Canadian Mint coins that were low mintage. Well, these guys are only 250 mintage each, so they're lower mintage than that. And I got to make my own pictures and everything, come up with the idea. Ty helped, because if you're not a designer, like, they will help. I dropped one there into my lap, but picked it up there. Yeah, they're super helpful, super cost efficient. You're obviously going to have a minimum order. If you can't afford silver, they can make them in copper as well. And hey, I'd even like a copper channel round trade more than a sticker or a poker chip. Like, I'll take the stickers and poker chips. I like them, but they just go into an envelope, guys. You know, probably just like yours do. Some of you got them stacked up behind your like your viewing there, or whatever you want to call your YouTube setup, and that looks very, very nice if you do that. But I don't do that with mine. They just kind of sit literally over here with letters and stuff that you guys send me, and yeah, that's what they do. They sit there. So anyways, that's about it. I'll put if you want to trade for some silver rounds, like I say, I only got 250 of each of them. Send me some silver. The Canadian Silver Seeker loves Canadian quarters, 50 or 80% to fill my bag. But I will take any silver. I don't care what it is. I am capping out at 2 of each per person so that lots of people can get my channel rounds. So the most, like I say, I'm going to give you is 2 of each of the backings. We got the Centennial Scene, and then we got the Canadian Goose over the map there. So you can have 2 of each, 4/10 of an ounce of silver, almost a half an ounce of silver. But that's the most I'm going to send you for my channel rounds. Like I say, if you send me more, well, I might find some other piece of silver to send you to make it an even trade and so that you're happy. But yeah, my address and my email, if you want to send me an email before you send me the package. Otherwise, just send me a package in the mail. My address and description will be in the description below, as well as Alpha Metals exchange information. Check them out. They are amazing, and it was well worth the money getting the channel rounds as far as I'm concerned. I waited for quite some time. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get stickers or poker chips. And why? Is because I just found it as a waste of money. Whereas this, I don't find it as a waste of money. I'm going to get that premium back eventually, because that silver, or that silver that I trade for these, is going to rise in value. So that's just the way I see it. And that's about it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Remember, it doesn't cost you a single piece of silver or gold to like and subscribe. You guys mean the world to me. Happy stacking, eh?